everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be participating in the 5 under $5 challenge. It's hosted by my friend Misty of Crafty Cove. It's also hosted by my friend Emily of Farm Charm Chic. And today our guest host is Charlotte of Crafting Up a Storm. And I'll have each of their channel links in my description box below, as well as a link to the playlist. Check out the playlist, guys. It's going to be a good one. Today's theme is fruity tiered tray, to make a lemon tiered tray. Now, this lemon tiered tray is a little bit different. I purchased this actually at Goodwill. This is from the Target dollar spot, and this originally was $5. And I thought it was really cute. I found it at Goodwill for $2.50. It had a broken little leg over here. I put some hot glue on it and it's working just fine. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to take the little trays out of this tiered tray. Looks like this. We'll take the $5 tag off of it. Okay. And what we're going to do with our little tiered trays is I have some cardstock paper right here, the lemon cardstock paper. I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to literally trace my circle under the lip of the tray pan. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually fold this paper. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut around and we're going to follow the circle. Just like so. Put my paper aside. We're going to take our trays. Now guys, I've cleaned these trays off with alcohol before we did this. And we're just going to have to make a couple of adjustments, which is absolutely fine. I did the outside line on purpose. And a wee bit of hot glue is all we're going to use. All the way around this. And your hot glue, guys, you want to make sure that you take either a finger protector and or a silicone spatula and spread that out so you don't have the bumps, the hot glue bumps, just like so. Just like so. I think that's adorable. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with our green checked. Just going to go around. Bring in with our Aleen's. Smoothing those out. And with our hot glue. And again, this does not have to be perfect because it's going to be covered up. So, got my briar. And there we go. I think this is adorable. Okay, and for our next step, we're going to take some nautical rope And we're simply going right around the edges of our tray. Just like so. All with hot glue. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this rope up on our little tray here, and I'll be right back. Now we have our little trays decorated. What we're going to do is I'm going to take our little tiered tray here, and I'm just going to replace them just like so. Again, I got this at Goodwill for $2.49. Originally, it was $5 at Target Dollar Spot. I think this is adorable. How cute did that turn out? Okay, now for DIY number 2, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our decorations for our tiered tray. And for DIY number 2, friends, I made this before I even started a YouTube channel. It's a little house, and I purchased the wood house form itself. It was just like a piece of wood, and at the Liquidation Center that my daughter and I go to. So what I'm going to do with this today, guys, is I've always wanted to color in the lemons. I didn't take the time to do it. The fence I'm going to leave. That's just fine. But these are from the calendar from 2021, the Dollar Tree calendar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Recollections markers. Again, you guys are making tiered tray lovers out of me because I really am enjoying the tiered tray. I'm just going to color it like so. Now this is a very light wood, and of course it's lemon. Lemon's light. So we're going to have to go over this a couple of times, but that's all I'm going to do for this one, guys. I'm just going to color the lemons finally. Sweet and easy. I was so blessed to find these forms. I did an all seasons theme in my living room with these, again, a couple of years ago. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter, and this particular one, of course, was for summer. Okay, and that's it for this one, guys. A little bit of DIY makeover there. I just colored the lemons in finally, and now we're going to call this a completed project. And on to DIY number 3. For DIY number 3, I have this little truck form that I actually purchased at the Dollar Tree when it was still $1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our Recollections markers today, and we're going to paint our truck with them. Now, let me see here. We're going to go ahead, and I want our truck to be red. And I try to go just like if you were coloring when you were a kid. I try to go in the same direction. Just like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do exactly what would be the body of the truck. I'm just going to go ahead and finish with our red marker just on what would be the body of the truck. We're going to take a silver Sharpie and we're going to do the front bumper just like this. And the back bumper. Okay. Not the brown paint, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the cherry furniture scratch cover upper. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right around the wheel wells here. Get some rust on this. Get it looking nice and vintage. A little bit rough. It's a farm truck. Then on the other side, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, just not necessarily in the same areas. But you want this to look nice and vintage. A little bit over the wheel wells, though. We got to have that. That's one of the first places They seem to want to rust, I do believe. Okay, now let's see. A little bit here. A little bit, just a little bit of tension there. I like it around the bottom, I think. Truck. What I've done is I've taken a lemon that I have from a box of lemons that I got at Meijer last year here in Michigan, that, no, 2 years ago, I'm sorry, that were on sale. And at the end of the season, and a little bit of boxwood and set there. And I'm going to set this aside. Our truck is finished. That's DIY number 3. On to DIY number 4. DIY number 4. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this crate that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to be using some folk art paint. It's chalk paint in the color Milk Jug. Jug chalk paint by Folk Art. It does not have to be perfect, but I am going to put 2 coats of this on. Painted, and with my Cricut, I've printed out Squeeze the Day. So I'm going to put that right here. Okay, just like so. Then we're going to weed this right out, right on the first plank here. We're going to put this. Okay, just like so. And rub it on there. Pull this off very carefully, and then we're going to squeeze. Oh, then we're going to squeeze. Then we're going to weed this right out. Okay, now we have our squeeze on, and we're going to put the day on here. Is I have this ribbon. It's the lemon ribbon I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to take this just like so. Don't want it to cover up our word. We're going to go just like this, and I'm going to hot glue this here to the top. This is a book stack. If you haven't guessed yet, you probably knew that to begin with. I love these book stacks. I crush on them too. I love them. And guys, if you haven't done so yet, please go check out Emily, Missy, and Charlotte's channels. They are so talented, and guys, they put a smile on your face, and that's what crafting's all about. Okay, I have the links to their channels in my description box below, and goodness sakes, don't miss out on this playlist. This is going to be a good one. So much talent. Okay, and to make our bow, I simply overlapped our lemon ribbon and tied some jute twine in the center. We're going to go ahead and we're going to place that right in the center of our book stack, just like so. I think this is absolutely adorable. So, so cute. Okay, now to keep it with the theme of the boxwood here, I have a couple, well, 1 sprig of boxwood, and we're going to take, but I don't like this right here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that right off, just like so. And I'm just going to put a little bit of boxwood right there. Okay, actually, it stuck to some hot glue that I already had there, so we're not even going to have to hot glue that in. That's absolutely adorable. I love that. Okay, and there it is. Squeeze the Day. Love this, guys. Love the way this turned out. Okay, and now on to our 5th and final DIY. 5th and final DIY. I have 7 wood round beads that I purchased on Amazon. And what I'm going to do is I'm taking some Waverley chalk paint in the color Maize, and I'm going to literally just pour some in this bag, until we see that they are fully covered. And then I'm simply going to put them on very carefully, this paper towel, just like so. Okay, and we're going to let them dry. I have a 4x4 piece of cardstock cardboard. Now guys, this is sturdy. I purchased this at the Liquidation Center that my daughter and I go to all of the time. what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Aleene's Tacky. I'm going to put this right on this board like so. Really a good amount. I don't want to like saturate it, guys, but I want a good amount. And I'm going to spread this around with a brush, edge to edge, just like so. Now, I have this gorgeous piece of cardstock paper that I just pulled out of the same book that I purchased at Michael's that has these two papers in it, the ones that we used on our tier tray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this just like so. I love this color. I love the variation. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to flip it, rub it really good. Take my briar to it, just like so. And guys, I'm simply going to cut around this, just like so. And come back and show you what we're going to do with this. On my Cricut, I've taken and I've printed out the word lemon. And I'm going to put this on the 4x4 piece of hard cardstock cardboard and the variegated beautiful paper. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit, guys, because I don't want the paper, any chances of the paper ripping. Yeah, we want to get rid of those. So I'm just going to take it as close as I can to the actual word here. And I'm going to just rub this. I'm going to put it this way. Put it right in the center. Put lemon, just like that. I'm going to rub these letters on, staying, again, as close to just the letter as I can, because I do not want the other sticking to our paper and tearing it. You could also just write this on here with a nice fine point Sharpie, or you could put Dollar Tree stickers on here, Walmart stickers on here. I just chose not to do that because I was working with my Cricut this morning anyway. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I love it. Lemon, just the plain word lemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crocodile. We're going to make a tassel for the end. We're going to put the lemon sign on one end and we're going to put the tassel on the other. We're going to call these DIYs finished, and we are going to assemble our gorgeous lemon tiered tray. Hey friends, and there we have it. And what I've done to make the tassel at the end of our little garland here is I took some jute twine, I wrapped it around my hand about 20 times, and I simply tied it around the top, enough for a little loop to put our other jute twine into, cut the bottom of this, and it has made a gorgeous little tassel for tiered tray, and we're going to call this a finished DIY. If you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Don't forget to go check out today's awesome playlist. Thanks to our hosts and co-hosts and our special guest host today. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.